Test, 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 test. Good evening, and welcome to the 2025 Timiskaming District Secondary School graduation ceremony. We respectfully acknowledge that Northern College is located on the territory of the Anishinaabe of Timiskaming First Nation. As a community, we have the responsibility to protect Mother Earth, and we thank Timiskaming First Nation for their stewardship of the land. Please rise for the processional and to welcome the graduating class of 2025. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by the Timiskaming Community Concert Band. Thank you to the Timiskaming Community Concert Band. Please be seated. Parents, families, staff, and most importantly, the graduates of Timiskaming District Secondary School. Welcome to this momentous occasion, the high school graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. Before we proceed, in the event of an emergency, we'd like to direct your attention to the emergency exits located to the left and right of the stage, as well as the back of the gymnasium. We would also like to remind you to turn off or mute your cell phones and electronic devices during the ceremony. On behalf of District School Board Ontario Northeast, Board Trustee Mr. Larry Wichar will congratulate the graduates.
Thank you. What an amazing sight, weren't they? Just amazing. On behalf of this board, which stretches from south of Timiskaming to... Testing, 1, 2. How about now? Test, 1, 2. Better?
Taller than me. There you go.
Testing, 1, 2. No. Testing, 1, 2.
Yeah, you're good.
Good?
Good. Yep.
We're good, thank you. The District School Board Ontario Northeast is one of the largest boards in the province. It stretches south of Timiskaming to past Hearst. Throughout the board, trustees are attending graduations from Timiskaming to Elk Lake today, New Liskeard, Kearns, all these schools, and all over the board. Trustees are there to congratulate you, and on behalf of all of them who put in a lot of months of work in our meetings and so on, I congratulate you. You have gone to an amazing school. I've gone to the grade 8s and the grade 6s and told them about the amazing school you attended. I spent 30 years in that school, and I know that it has changed massively since I was there. The changes are so much for the better for all of you and all future students who come to the school. The community that supports you, your families, I'd like to recognize them. You're going to see a long list of awards tonight. It reflects your community. It reflects you, the community that's come here to support these students, that it's family and community both, and you see that in the awards listings. I may have taught some of the grandparents of your students some 50 years ago. That's probably when I was around in the school. The future focus that you have is so important. The decisions you make at this age are so important. And what you do with your time becomes most important, in that we want you to return to the North. Please, when you're done, your studies, your works, your apprenticeships, all that you've chosen to do, and some you're coming back for another year, I ask you, please come back. The North needs you. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Wichar. Please join me in welcoming Justin Polson and Wobbs Paul from Timiskaming First Nation to share with us the honor song, dedicated to our graduating class and to all the people who helped them reach this milestone. Stand. They should stand. Should they stand? Yeah. Please stand. Please be seated. Miigwech to Justin and Wobbs. Now it is time to recognize the exceptional accomplishments of our graduates. I would like to invite our principal, Ms. Lisa Taylor, to provide congratulations to the graduating class on behalf of staff and administration of TDSS.
Ani, bonjour, good evening, trustees, graduates, families, staff, and distinguished guests. It is my absolute honor to welcome you to the TDSS 2025 graduation. Tonight we gather to celebrate a remarkable group of students who have worked hard, persevered through challenges, and created memories that will stay with them for a lifetime. This is a milestone not only for our graduates, but for the families, friends, and educators who have walked with them on this journey. To the parents, guardians, and loved ones, thank you for your endless support, encouragement, and for believing in these students, even when the road was uncertain. To our dedicated staff, thank you for inspiring, guiding, and standing by our students as mentors, role models, and champions. And to our graduates, this is your moment. The past few years have taught us all about unpredictability, about adjusting plans, and about holding on when things feel heavy. You have faced personal and academic challenges, and yet you are here. That alone speaks volumes about your resilience. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulty. It's about leaning into it and learning from it and coming out on the other side with new wisdom and courage. Life will not always follow the plan. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and days when the path feels unclear. But if you remember the resilience you have already shown, you will move forward with the quiet confidence that you can handle whatever comes next. As you step into this next chapter, I urge you to remember the importance of simply being a good human. Success isn't measured by titles and accomplishments. It's reflected in how you treat others, in kindness, offered without expectation, in standing up for what's right, even when it's hard, and in choosing empathy over judgment. The world needs people who lift others up, listen with compassion, and who strive to leave their communities better than they found them. Be that person. It will matter more than you know. Take the lessons you learned here about friendship, hard work, and empathy, and carry them with you. Use them to shape not just your future, but to help shape the world around you. As you leave TDSS, know that you will always have a place here. You are part of a community that is proud of you, one that believes in your potential and your promise. On behalf of our entire staff, I congratulate you. I cannot wait to see where your journey leads you next. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Mrs. Taylor. TDSS has a long-standing tradition of recognizing alumni who have distinguished themselves through remarkable achievements and contributions by inducting them into the TDSS Hall of Fame. At this time, I invite Ms. Jill Plant to introduce the year's Hall of Fame inductee.
Good evening, everyone. I am thrilled to introduce Kristen Sierra-Macheski, the Timiskaming District Secondary School Hall of Fame inductee. Kristen's journey from the classroom and athletics at TDSS to global success showcases her talent, determination, and resilience. In elementary school, her leadership shone through. In grade 4, she was determined to connect and better communicate with all the French-speaking teammates she had. She switched to the French Public School Board. This was a very challenging task, but one she mastered with ease. In grade 6, her competitive spirit led her to Saint Michel for the opportunity to play on more competitive athletic teams. Kristen's pursuit of excellence was spurred by her parents. Anyone who knows Sheila and Corey know they have very high expectations and not a lot of sympathy. Things like sore muscles, being tired, or not feeling well were not tolerated and could always be cured by going for a quick workout or to the gym. Kristen was a multi-sport star at TDSS and two-time OFSA track and field medalist. She won a silver medal in the 800 meters as well as in shot put. Kristen's grit and pursuit of excellence made her into a skilled hockey player, earning her a full scholarship to Syracuse University, where she balanced NCAA competition with strong academics. After graduating, Kristen was accepted into an elite master's program in sports management at the University of North Carolina. This program admits 9 students worldwide annually. She was one of them. While there, she boldly joined the rowing team with no experience. At her sister Kaylee's wedding, 2 nights before she was leaving for UNC, she did ask which way she was supposed to sit in the boat. Through sheer grit, she excelled. Within 6 months, she was scouted and recruited by the Canadian national rowing team in British Columbia, where she helped secure a gold medal at the World Cup in Lucerne, Switzerland. Kristen's excellence continued as an alternate for Team Canada's Women's 8, winning silver at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Now, a rowing coach at the University of North Carolina, while training for the World Championships in China, she also serves as Rowing Canada's athlete representative, advocating for her peers. Kristen's drive and innate competitive nature extend beyond athletics and academics. She is also the best auntie to Clark and Gordy. Not many kids in daycare have an auntie who has competed at World Championships and the Olympics and still makes time to pick them up from school when she is home, has regular FaceTime calls, and is super fun. Her ability to balance global achievements with heartfelt family connections exemplifies her extraordinary character. At this time, join me in welcoming Kristen Sierra-Macheski.
you right here at the Hellebury School of Mines. For the nerves, the excitement, and the feeling that anything could happen next. And now, standing here as the TDSS Hall of Fame inductee, I'm incredibly honored to be speaking to the class of 2025 tonight. During my time at TDSS, I competed in basketball, volleyball, track and field, cross country, and of course, hockey. Sports were a huge part of my life, but so was school. From early on, I understood that athletic success wouldn't mean much without academic focus. I worked hard to strike a balance between both, and I learned the importance of time management, discipline, and staying grounded. That balance wasn't always easy, especially during the winter months when I played hockey for another school. I want to sincerely thank the TDSS staff who welcomed me back with open arms and supported me through that busy schedule. Your flexibility and understanding meant the world to me and made it possible for me to pursue both an academic and athletic career. I also owe an enormous thank you to my grandma, who spent countless hours tutoring me to make sure I could meet university standards. Her patience and commitment helped me stay on track and reminded me that academics always comes first. Without her, I wouldn't have had the foundation I needed to move forward. And of course, I want to give a huge thank you to my parents and my sister, who is now an amazing mom herself. Your love, encouragement, and constant belief in me has been my anchor through everything. I'm endlessly grateful for the support you've shown me both on and off the ice and the water. Those early experiences taught me how to work hard in every area of my life, and they helped me be prepared for what was to come next, playing NCAA hockey at Syracuse University, where I had the honor of serving as team captain. After that, I took a leap into something completely new, rowing. My first time in a boat, I sat the wrong way. That's right, backwards. But from that awkward start, I pushed myself and earned a spot with Rowing Canada, and eventually had the incredible privilege of winning a gold medal at the World Cup in Switzerland. Later, I was honored to serve as an alternate on the Canadian Women's 8 rowing team at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, where our crew earned a silver medal. Truly an unforgettable experience. And that journey isn't over yet. I'm currently training to represent Canada in the 2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles, and I am doing everything I can to make that dream become a reality. Here's what I really want you to take away, class of 2025. Your goals and your path will evolve. What you think you're meant to do at 18 might look completely different at 25, and that's okay. Life will surprise you. Let it. Be open to change, be flexible, and don't be afraid to pivot. I never planned to row, let alone at an international level. But because I stayed open to new opportunities and committed myself whenever a door did open, I discovered something I never could have imagined for myself. So whether your dreams lie in sports, the arts, academics, or trades, or something that no one else quite understands yet, go after it. Take risks, embrace that discomfort. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, and never underestimate the power of passion, even if it lands you in the penalty box sometimes. TDSS gave me the tools to begin this journey, and I hope it's done the same for you. You have what it takes. Now go make your mark on the world. Thank you so much for having me. Congratulations, graduates.
We now ask Sheila and Corey Sierra-Macheski to come to the stage to accept on behalf of Kristen.
Congratulations, Kristen. We have arrived at the time of the program in which scholarships and awards are presented. Photo opportunities are available through the center aisle behind the rope. Ms. Kidd, Ms. Taylor, Ms. Turner, and Mr. Dufresne will conduct this portion of the program.
Good evening, everyone. Because we have many talented individuals receiving awards this evening, and we want to keep things running smoothly, we will be calling up groups of award recipients to stand at the right of the stage until their award is announced. After calling up students, I will also call any presenters we may have to come up onto the stage. Please wait until I have finished calling the names of the first group before you stand up. Our first group of award recipients who can make their way at the end to the right of the stage are Andrew Aitchison, Sarah Andrachek, Malcolm Bango, Danny Lynn Baudouin, Gracie Beaudry, Carly Boros, Jonas Bowen, Isabel Miguel Bravo, and Mackenzie Brown. Andrew Aitchison. Andrew is the recipient of Fifth Wheel Training Institute Award. Sarah Anderchuk. Sarah is the recipient of the New Liskeard Lions Club Citizenship Award, the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 33 in New Liskeard Award, and the TDSS Photography Award. Malcolm Bango. Malcolm is the recipient of the Learn and Work Bursary. Danny Lynn Baudouin. Danny Lynn is the recipient of the Howard Scott Memorial Healthcare Award. Gracie Beaudry. Gracie is the recipient of the Timiskaming Hospital Auxiliary Bursary. Carly Boros. Carly is the recipient of the Alfred and Kathleen Holmes Award, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation. Jonas Bowen. Jonas is the recipient of the Viola McFarlane Award. Isabel Miguel Bravo. Isabel is the recipient of the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 54 in Haileybury Ladies Auxiliary Bursary. Mackenzie Brown. Mackenzie is the recipient of the Bruce Lonsdale Memorial Fund, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation. Congratulations to our first round of award winners. Our next group includes the following recipients: Austin Brown, Rylan Bruce, Riley Can, Charles Carino, Jalen Chief Jameson, Benjamin Conlon, Phoenix Cook, Paige Cook, Charlotte Cote Polson, and Andrew Cull. Austin Brown. Austin is the recipient of the Cobalt Silver Medallion Award, the Kiwanis Club of Cobalt Scholarship Fund, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation, and the Technical Achievement Award in memory of Raymond Lefebvre. Rylan Bruce. Rylan is the recipient of the Annie Belandis Memorial Award and the TDSS Healthcare Simulation Lab Award. Riley Can. Riley is the recipient of the Guidance Department Award. Civic Award, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation, the William and Ethel Nixon Award, and the Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Award. Jalen Chief Jameson. Jalen is the First Nation Bursary. Benjamin Conlin. Benjamin is the recipient of the Wabi Iron and Steel Award. Phoenix Cook. Phoenix is the recipient of the Skilled Trades Bursary. Paige Cook. Paige is the recipient of the South Timiskaming Medical Society Bursary. Charlotte Cote Polson. Charlotte is the recipient of the Timiskaming First Nation Bursary presented by Miss Esther Wabi. And Andrew Paul is the winner of the Student Senate Award. Unfortunately, Andrew could not be here this evening. Great Work Award winners. Our next group includes the following recipients: Xylis Cunningham, Hayden Denemy, Lauren Donk, Maddie Ducharme, Aiden Duck, Jacob Edwards, Ava Eamon, Mason Elliott, Cohen. I'd also like to welcome Amanda St. Jean to the stage as a presenter. Xylis Cunningham. Xylis is the recipient of the Guidance Department Award. Hayden Denemy. Hayden is the recipient of the OPG Award. Lauren Donk. Lauren is the recipient of the Chemistry Award sponsored by Dr. Teen Lee Medical Professional Corporation, the Dr. Barry Weller Research Scholarship, the 3H Furniture System Technical Achievement Bursary, and the Math Award. Madeline Ducharme. Madeline is the recipient of the Art Award, the Ontario Principals Council Award for Student Leadership, Alan and Judy Lee Proud Parent Award, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation, the French Award, the George L. Cassidy Bursary, funded by the Timiskaming Foundation, and the Jim and Sandy Hamilton Look Today Award, funded by the Timiskaming Foundation. Aiden Duck. Aiden is the recipient of the Kristen Heisman Scholarship Fund, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation, and the Time Limited General Machining Award. Jacob Edwards. Jacob is the recipient of the Alan and Judy Lee Proud Award, sponsored Ava Eamon. Ava is the recipient of the Compass Group Award. Mason Elliott. The recipient of the Yurgert Apprenticeship Scholarship Fund, the Timiskaming Foundation. Cohen Fishes. Cohen is the recipient of the Skilled Trades Bursary and the St. Jean Family Award. Well done, award winners. Our next group includes the following recipients: C.J. Fleming, Aidan Fuller, Mariah Garber Sofa, Joseph Gilmore, Thor Goudreau, Ethan Graydon, Rylan Grise, Lacey Hastings, Jamie Hines. And I would like to ask Miss Caitlin Campbell to the stage as a presenter. C.J. Fleming. CJ is the recipient of the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 54 in Haileybury Ralph Littlejohn Award. Aidan Fuller. Aidan is the recipient of the Alamos Gold Award and the Bruce Lonsdale Memorial Fund, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation. Mariah Garber Sofa. Mariah is the recipient of the Learn and Work Bursary and the Cobalt St. James Anglican Church Award in memory of Alex Adshead. Joseph Gilmore. Joseph is the recipient of the Georgia Pacific Trades and Technology Bursary. Thor Goudreau. Thor is the recipient of the Sergeant Martin Goudreau Memorial Scholarship. Ethan Graydon. Ethan is the recipient of the Broker Link Insurance Award and the Miller Paving Limited Award. Rylan Grise. Rylan is the recipient of the Bruce Lonsdale Memorial Fund, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation, the Miller Paving Limited Award, and the Schulish Builders Scholarship. Lacey Hastings. Lacey is the recipient of the Northern College Board of Governors Entrance Scholarship and the Timiskaming Veterinary Services Award. Jamie Hines. Jamie is the recipient of the Jordan Burney Memorial Award, funded by the Timiskaming Foundation. Congratulations to all award winners. Our next group of award winners includes Cassie Hopkins, Jada Hopkins, Sapphire Hubbard, Haley Hughes, Blake Johnston, Nithya Julka, Cedric Kearney, and Chase King. I'm also going to call Sam Quastonen up to the stage and Caitlin Campbell as a presenter. Cassie Hopkins. Cassie is the recipient of the Caring Heart Bursary funded by the Timiskaming Foundation. Jada Hopkins. Jada is the recipient of the Frog's Breath Foundation Community Citizenship Award. Sapphire Hubbard. Sapphire is the recipient of the Evelyn Davies Practical Nursing Award. Haley Hughes. Haley is the recipient of the Annie Belandis Memorial Award. Blake Johnston. Blake is the recipient of the Lena and Andrew Kuchar Memorial Fund, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation. Nithya Julka. Nithya is the recipient of the Canadian and World Studies Law Award, the Canadian and World Studies Politics Award, the Co-op Education Award, and the Smiley Family Sponsorship, sponsored by the Foundation. Cedric Kearney. Anniversary presented by his mom, Esther Wabi. Chase King. Chase is the recipient of the Electra Battery Materials Excellence. Sam is the recipient of the Gord Zubik Recreation and Healthy Active Living Leadership Award, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation, the Grant Farms Stewardship Award, the Corporation of the Township of Evantrel Jack Briggs Memorial Award, and the Mario Segway Foundation Award, sponsored by Co-op Regional. Award winners. Our next group include Jana Lanestaff, Zoe Lozon, Anna LaValle, Rebecca Loach, Larange, Jack Lundholm, Jay McLaren, Landon McVitie, and Allison Morrow. And I would like to welcome Campbell to the stage as well as a presenter. Jana Langstaff. Jana is the recipient of the OSSTF Educational Support Staff Bursary. Zoe Lozon. Zoe is the recipient of the Bruce Long Memorial Fund, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation. Hannah is the recipient of the Northern College Board of Governors Entrance Scholarship. Rebecca Loach. Rebecca is the recipient of the Ken and Bev Caitlin Larange. Caitlin is the recipient of the Gary Messenger Award, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation and the Francis Ball Memorial. Jack Avidak Pandya Business Accounting Award, the Fund Scholarship funded by the Timiskaming Foundation, the TDSS Students' Council Scholarship, the University of Toronto National Book Award, Bursary, the Halcyon Jay McLaren. Jay is the recipient of the Learn and Work Bursary. This is being presented by Miss Caitlin Campbell. Landon McVitie. Landon is the recipient of the Technical Proficiency Award. Allison Morrow. Allison is the recipient of the Northeastern Catholic District School Board Award for Academic Excellence and Leadership, the OSSTF Excellence in Education Award, the Walter Light Memorial Scholarship, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation, and the Grant Transport Mathematics Scholarship. Congratulations, winners. Our final group of award winners: Kristen Morrow, Ava Murray, Destiny Spa, Owen Norris, Cameron Olson, Miranda Osland, Astra Peters, Haley Polson, and Logan Polson. And my excuse, it is actually not the last group. It is just our next group. Kristen Morrow. Kristen is the Lions Club Award. Ava Murray. Ava is the recipient of the Drama Award and the Timiskaming Shores Lioness Lions Bursary. Destiny Nitlispa. Destiny is the recipient of the Temagami Lions Club Award, the Canadian and World Studies History Award, the Douglas Hobden Memorial Bursary, and the Kevin W. Pinkerton Memorial Award. Owen Norris. Owen is the recipient of the Active One Source for Sports Athletic Award. Cameron Olson. Cameron is the recipient of the Kavidak Pandya Business and Accounting Award, the Edna George Martin Scholarship, and the Physical and Health Education Award, Healthy Active Living and/or Personal Fitness. Miranda Osland. Miranda is the recipient of the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 54 in Haileybury Marge McDonnell Memorial. Astra Peters. Astra is the recipient of the Barry Weller Achievement Award. Haley Polson. Haley is the recipient of the Timiskaming First Nation Bursary presented by Miss Esther Wabi. Logan Polson. Logan is the recipient of the Timiskaming First Nation bursary, also presented by Miss Esther Wabi. Congratulations to this round of winners. Our next group of award winners includes Matthias Polson, Wapanakakosque Tessa Lee Polson, Nisho Kwe Toby Polson, Landon Polson Presso, Vincent Popke, David Sayu, Jenna Schroeder, Cayman Charland, Sarah St. George, and I would also like to welcome Deborah St. Louis and Mark and Carol Wilson to the stage as presenters. Matthias Polson. Matthias is the recipient of the Timiskaming First Nation bursary presented by Miss Esther Wabi. Wapanakakosque Tessa Lee Polson. Tessa is the recipient of the Pat, Peter, and Hope Burney bursary sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation, the TDSS Photography Award, and the Shannon Custosian Memorial Award, and the Timiskaming First Nation bursary by Caitlin Campbell and Esther Wabi. Nisho Kwe Toby Polson. Toby is the recipient of the Shanna Larson Memorial Art Award and the Timiskaming First Nation bursary by Miss Esther Wabi. Landon Polson Presso. Landon is the recipient of the Learn and Work bursary and the Timiskaming First Nation bursary presented by Miss Esther Wabi. Vincent Popke. Vincent is the recipient of the Lena and Andrew Kuchar Memorial David is the recipient of the TDSS Student Council Scholarship, the Bud Carr and Susan Carr Award for Leadership in Sport, which will be presented tonight by Deborah St. Louis, and the Walter Memorial Scholarship, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation. Jenna is the recipient of the Barney Morris Award. Cayman Charland. Cayman is the recipient of the Danny Wilson Scholarship Fund, sponsored by the Timiskaming Foundation and presented by Mark and Carol Wilson, as well as the Literacy Council of South Timiskaming Award. Sarah St. George. Sarah is the recipient of the TDSS Healthcare Simulation Lab Award. Congratulations to all winners. Our final round of award winners will be Michael Teal, Katie Tuckey, Gracie Vandermeer, Brooke Wabi, Devin Wabi, Andrew Wabi Dagelman, Jaden Wabi Delorme, Riley Washkunik, Riker Yando, Elizabeth Young, and I will ask Caitlin Campbell to come to the stage as a presenter. Michael Teal. Michael is the Katie Tuckey. Katie is the recipient of the English Award. Gracie Vandermeer. Gracie is the recipient of the Timiskaming Hospital Auxiliary Bursary and the Frank Finley Memorial Award. Brooke Wabi. Brooke is the recipient of the Timiskaming First Nation Bursary presented by Miss Esther Wabi. Devin Wabi. Devin is the recipient of the Timiskaming First Nation Bursary presented by Miss Caitlin Campbell. Andrew Wabi Dagelman. Andrew is the recipient of the Timiskaming First Nation Bursary presented by Miss Caitlin Campbell. Jaden Wabi Delorme. Jaden is the recipient of the Algonquin Youth Award and the Timiskaming First Nation Bursaries presented by Miss Caitlin Campbell and Esther Wabi. Riley Washkonakishik. Riley is the recipient of the Timiskaming First Nation Bursary presented by Miss Caitlin Campbell. Riker Yando could not be here this evening, but he has earned the Temagami Lions Club Award. Elizabeth Young. Elizabeth is the recipient of the Barney Morris Award. Congratulations to this round of award recipients. Our last two awards are the Lieutenant's Governor Award and the Governor General's Award. The Lieutenant's Governor Award is given to the student who contributed the most community hours through their high school career. This student has demonstrated a positive impact on our school and city, sacrificing their own time to make our community a better place. The recipient of this year's Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award is Hannah LaValle. This award will be presented by Miss Lisa Taylor. Congratulations, Hannah. The Governor General's Academic Medal is awarded to the student with the highest academic standing in grades 11 and 12 courses upon graduation from a high school in Canada. The medal is presented on behalf of the Governor General by the school. The recipient of the Governor General's Award for Outstanding Academic Accomplishment this year is Allison Morrow. This award will also be presented by Principal Miss Lisa Taylor. Congratulations, Allison, and congratulations to all individuals who have demonstrated excellence throughout their high school careers. Well done, grads.
Thank you, Ms. Kidd, and congratulations to all award recipients. We will now begin the presentation of the Ontario Secondary School Diplomas. DELF diplomas are presented by Madame Logan, Specialist High-Skilled Major Red Seal certificates, and Ontario Scholar diplomas for any student who has achieved an average of at least 80% in 6 grade 12 credits are presented by Mr. Thomas McLean. We ask that at this time that you keep the side aisles clear, as the students will be proceeding down these aisles throughout the ceremony. Once again, photo opportunities are available through the center aisle behind the rope. Professional photos are also available through Frozen Emotions Photography, and photo order forms are available in the lobby area. We respectfully request that you please hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. Mrs. Barker will name the graduates and state their future plans. Would the graduates seated to my left please rise?
Andrew Aitchison. Andrew will be pursuing an apprenticeship in heavy equipment. Andrew has earned his agriculture SHSM and his DELF certification. Spencer Aitchison. Spencer will be joining the workforce. Spencer has earned an SHSM in agriculture. Sarah Anderchak. Sarah will be attending Nipissing University for the Concurrent Education Program. Sarah has earned an SHSM in Information and Communications and is an Ontario Scholar. Malcolm Bango. Malcolm will be pursuing an apprenticeship as a diesel technician. Malcolm has earned an SHSM in agriculture. Danny Lynn Baudouin. Danny Lynn will be attending Cambrian College to study in the paramedic program. Danny Lynn is an Ontario Scholar. Gracie Beaudry. Gracie will be attending the Medical Radiation Sciences program at McMaster University. Gracie is an Ontario Scholar. James Bennett. James will be joining the workforce. Nicholas Gr. Nicholas will be joining the workforce. Carly Boros. Carly will be attending the University of Toronto to study a Bachelor of Science in Molecular Biology. Carly has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness and is an Ontario Scholar. Jonas Bowen. Jonas will be attending Georgian College, studying in the Cabinet Making Techniques and Carpentry program. Isabel Bravo. Isabel will be attending the Pharmacy Technician program at Georgian College. Isabel has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness and is an Ontario Scholar. Mackenzie Brown. Mackenzie will be attending Guelph University to study a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Mackenzie is an Ontario Scholar. Austin Brown. Austin will be attending Cambrian College to study Electrical Engineering Technology. Austin is an Ontario Scholar. Rylan Bruce. Rylan will be attending Laurentian University to study a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Rylan is an Ontario Scholar. Jack Byerly. Jack will be pursuing dairy farming. Jack has earned an SHSM in Agriculture. Cameron Caldwell. Cameron will be attending Cambrian College for the Truck and Coach Technician program. Cameron has earned an SHSM in Manufacturing. Riley Can. Riley is joining the workforce. Charles Carino. Charles will be attending the Ontario Tech University to study Criminology and Justice. Charles has earned his DELF certification and is an Ontario Scholar. Jalen Chief Jameson. Jalen will be attending Cambrian College for the Disability Support Worker program. Jaden Clark. Jaden will be joining the workforce. Benjamin Conlon. Benjamin will be returning to TDSS. Landon Connors. Landon will be joining the workforce. Phoenix Cook. Phoenix will be joining the workforce. Phoenix has earned an SHSM in agriculture. Paige Cook. Paige will be attending Northern College to study in the Personal Support Worker program. Paige has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness. Charlotte Cote-Polson. Charlotte will be attending Canadore College for the Early Childhood Education program. Charlotte has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness. Corey Lee Crick. Corey Lee will be attending Northern College to study in the paramedic program. Corey Lee has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness. Alex Crockford. Alex will be joining the workforce. Silas Cunningham. Silas will be joining the workforce. Hayden Demi. Hayden will be pursuing an apprenticeship. Lauren Donk. Lauren will be attending Laurentian University to study Earth Sciences. Lauren is an Ontario Scholar. Maddie Ducharme. Maddie will be attending the Nova Scotia Art and Design University to study fine arts. Maddie has earned the Delft certification and is an Ontario Scholar. Aiden Duck. Aiden will be pursuing an apprenticeship in welding. Charlie Duquette. Charlie will be joining the workforce. Charlie has earned an SHSM in manufacturing. Rory Duquette. Rory will be attending Cambrian College to study police foundations. Rory has earned an SHSM in construction. Jacob Edwards. Jacob will be attending the University of Winnipeg to study in the pre-medicine program. Ava Eamon. Ava will be attending Algonquin College to study massage therapy. Ava has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness. Mason Elliott. Mason will be pursuing an apprenticeship in truck and coach mechanics. Mason has earned an SHSM in manufacturing. Cohen Fishes. Cohen will be pursuing hairstyling. Cohen has earned an SHSM in Arts and Culture. CJ Fleming. CJ will be attending Canadore College to study renovation techniques. CJ has earned an SHSM in construction. Aiden Fuller. Aiden will be attending university to study mining engineering. Aiden is an Ontario Scholar. Mariah Garber Sofa. Mariah will be attending George Brown College to study social work. Joseph Gilmore. Joseph will be joining the workforce. Joseph has earned an SHSM in agriculture. Dexter Glassford. Dexter will be joining the workforce. Dexter has earned an SHSM in Arts and Culture. Thor Gudra. Thor will be attending college to study business. Thor has earned an SHSM in construction.
Love you too.
Kylie Grant. Kylie will be joining the workforce in early childhood education. Kylie has earned an SHSM in health and wellness. Ethan Graydon. Ethan will be attending Cambrian College to study accounting. Ethan has earned an SHSM in business and is an Ontario Scholar. Rylan Grise. Rylan will be attending Cambrian College to study the Civil Engineering Technology program. Rylan has earned an SHSM in Information and Communications, his DELS certificate, and is an Ontario Scholar. Melody Griffin. Melody will be joining the workforce. Melody has earned an SHSM in manufacturing and is an Ontario Scholar. Austin Haken. Austin will be pursuing an apprenticeship. Austin has earned an SHSM in manufacturing. Lacey Hastings. Lacey will be attending Northern College to study animal grooming. Andrew Hekla. Andrew will be joining the workforce. Andrew has earned an SHSM in construction. Quinn Henderson. Quinn will be attending Guelph University to study psychology. Quinn is an Ontario Scholar. Audrey May Hero. Audrey May will be joining the workforce. Addison Aru. Addison will be attending Cambrian College to study in the Pre-Health Sciences program. Addison has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness. Jamie Hines. Jamie will be joining the workforce in agriculture. Jamie has earned an SHSM in agriculture. Cassie Hopkins. Cassie will be attending Canadore College to study dental hygiene. Cassie has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness, her DELF certification, and is an Ontario Scholar. Jada Hopkins. Jada will be attending Canadore College to study a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Jada has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness, her DELF certification, and is an Ontario Scholar. Sapphire Hubbard. Sapphire will be attending Cambrian College to study practical nursing. Sapphire has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness and is an Ontario Scholar.
Woo! Go Sapphire!
Haley Hughes. Haley will be attending Laurentian University to study nursing. Haley has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness and is an Ontario Scholar. Alexis Houston. Alexis will be joining the workforce. Alexis has earned an SHSM in Agriculture. Blake Johnston. Blake will be attending Cambrian College to study electrical engineering technology. Nithya Yolka. No? Oh, second round, sorry. The other half of the graduates, please stand and make your way around. Nithya Ryolka. Nithya will be attending Laurentian University to study law and justice. Nithya has earned an SHSM in health and wellness and is an Ontario Scholar. Cedric Kearney. Cedric will be joining the workforce. Chase King. Chase will be attending Northern College to study in the Millwright program. Sam Koistinen. Sam will be attending the University of Guelph to study a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. Sam is an Ontario Scholar. Jana Langstaff. Jana will be attending Alberta College Canadian Beauty School to study in the esthetician program. Jana has earned an SHSM in health and wellness. Zoe Lozon. Zoe will be attending college to study dental hygiene. Zoe has earned an SHSM in health and wellness and is an Ontario Scholar. Hannah Lavallee. Hannah will be attending Northern College to study practical nursing. Hannah has earned an SHSM in health and wellness. Aiden Ludke. Aiden will be attending college to study electrical techniques. Aiden has earned an SHSM in manufacturing. Hayden Licka. Hayden will be attending university to study biomedical biology. Hayden is an Ontario Scholar. Rebecca Loach. Rebecca will be attending Canadore College to study environmental technology. Rebecca has earned an SHSM in agriculture and is an Ontario Scholar. Caitlin Larange. Caitlin will be attending the University of Western Ontario to study a Bachelor of Science. Caitlin has earned the DELF certification and is an Ontario Scholar. Jack Lundholm. Jack will be attending the University of British Columbia to study engineering. Jack is an Ontario Scholar. Melody McEwen. Melody will be attending university to study a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Connor Mackler. Connor will be joining the workforce. Connor has earned an SHSM in Information and Communications. Landon Martell. Landon will be pursuing an apprenticeship. Lucas Martin. Lucas is planning to pursue his hockey dreams with the Durham Roadrunners Junior A team. Lucas has earned an SHSM in Health and Wellness. Jay McLaren. Jay will be joining the workforce. Jay has earned an SHSM in construction. Kayla McNair. Kayla will be joining the workforce. Spencer McNair. Spencer will be joining the workforce. Landon McVitie. Landon will be pursuing an apprenticeship. Landon has earned an SHSM in manufacturing. Ryan Miller. Ryan will be attending Cambrian College to study in the Mechanical Millwright Technician program. Sierra Moore. Sierra will be joining the workforce. Allison Morrow. Allison will be attending Nipissing University to study environmental biology technology. Allison has earned an SHSM in arts and cultures and is an Ontario. Kristen Morrow. Kristen will be attending Sioux College to study fish and wildlife conservation. Kristen is an Ontario scholar. Ava Murray. Ava will be attending Dalhousie University to study English. Ava is an Ontario scholar. Destiny Nielspa. Destiny will be attending Canadore College to study in the Environmental Technician program. Destiny is an Ontario scholar. Owen Norris. Owen will be attending Algonquin College to study in the Pre-Service Fire program. Quinn Nessie. Quinn will be pursuing an apprenticeship with Miller Paving. Cameron Olson. Cameron will be attending the University of Ottawa to study a Bachelor of Commerce and Finance. Cameron is an Ontario scholar. Miranda Osland. Miranda will be joining the workforce. Aiden Page Pinch. Aiden will be joining the workforce. Astra Peters. Astra will be attending Wilfrid Laurier University to study a Bachelor of History. Maya Pollock. Maya will be attending York University to study Integrative Arts. Maya has earned the DELF certification and is an Ontario scholar. Haley Polson. Haley will be joining the workforce. Logan Polson. Logan will be attending Cambrian College to study welding and fabrication technician. Logan has earned an SHSM in manufacturing. Matthias Polson. Matthias will be joining the workforce. Wapana Kakazkwe, Tessalee Polson. Tessalee will be attending Canadore College to study environmental technology. Tessalee is an Ontario Scholar. Nishokwe Toby Polson. Toby will be attending Cambrian College to study animation. Toby is an Ontario Scholar. Landon Polson Presso. Landon will be joining the workforce. Vincent Popke. Vincent will be attending Cambrian College to study on the social work program. Vincent has earned an SHSM in construction and the DELF certification. Brooklyn Sove. Brooklyn will be joining the workforce. David Sayu. David will be attending Sioux College to study aviation. David is an Ontario Scholar. Jenna Schroeder. Jenna will be joining the workforce. Jenna has earned an SHSM in culture and is an Ontario Scholar. Warren Shute. Warren will be joining the workforce. Cooper Seabrook. Cooper will be joining the workforce. Cooper has earned an SHSM in arts and culture. Cayman Charland. Cayman will be pursuing a construction apprenticeship. Cayman has earned an SHSM in construction and is an Ontario Scholar. Doing firefighting. Nash St. Germain. Nash will be returning to TDSS. Jaden will be attending Northern College to study in the Mechanical Techniques and Millwright program. Cameron will be joining the workforce. Jaden plans to join the Army. Is an Ontario scholar.
Please be seated. Complete without a word from our graduating class. It is customary for graduating students to select a representative, or two, to speak on their behalf at graduation. This year's valedictorians are Haley Hughes and Jack Lundholm. Please join me in welcoming Haley and Jack to the stage to deliver the valedictory address.
I'm going to give them a reminder.
Okay.
When we're going to throw the cap, so just be ready for that, guys. Don't miss our cue.
It's about the late night study sessions and the teachers who believed in us, especially in the moments when we didn't. Not to mention the friends that turned into family when we needed them most.
Now's the time to look back on all the good memories. Those highlight-worthy moments on the field, aced exams, or that one class with all your friends where not much work got done. When class was the last place. It was about the moments that no one else saw, when we were quietly growing, healing, and most of all, becoming who we are today. There were days when we were stressed about grades, where we felt like giving up, but here we are. We made it.
We made it. Everything was easy, but because we kept going, and that's what makes us strong. To the parents and guardians in the crowd, you were our first teachers. You've sacrificed, worried, and celebrated with us. Thank you for every ride and every how was your day, even when we didn't give you an answer.
To our teachers, you've done more than teach a curriculum. You've taught us how to think, how to care, and how to be better people. I know we'll never forget the sound of Miss Kidd's voice echoing through the hallways, Mr. Hartsky's mad rants on his hatred of cats, and the look on Mr. Code's face after he discovered the absolute monstrosity of scrap metal you welded in the back of your shop with your buddies. We might not remember everything you've taught us, but we will always remember how you made us feel seen, heard, and challenged. And now, to the graduating class. We've shared laughs, challenges, and memories that will last a lifetime, but now,
the time has come for us to move on. All of high school is officially in the rearview mirror, and the rest of your life is ahead. For some of you, full of friendships, new passions, and personal success. For others, it may have been difficult, a time you just had to get our own choices and chart our own path.
now, can you please look to the person on your left and on your right? Just take a good look around. Here's the truth. You never have to talk to that person. Sometimes this could be sad. You might not be in contact with people you've grown up with your entire life, but it also allows you to expand your horizons, meet new people, and make new friends. Whether you choose to stay close to home or venture somewhere far away, you get to decide who you let into your world. Embrace this power to surround your growth, share your passions, and push you higher.
Not only do you now have the power to choose your people, but the paths you'll walk and the passions you'll pursue. While many of you may have enjoyed a great deal of freedom in high school, you are now only limited by two things: money and the law, and, well, maybe your sense of self-preservation. Gone are the days of bells dictating your schedule or permission slips and the attendants constraining your steps. The choice is yours. You can embrace the community, sure that wherever you are journeying, it is truly the path you wish to take.
Just like the great as you continue through these next few years, it will be tough. You'll have to face problems you've never dealt with before. And you'll be able to settle into a groove that you can operate within. But if there's one thing I want you to take away from this entire speech, it's to never get too comfortable. I want you to always have a goal in mind, a next step, some way to break up the monotony of your day-to-day life. These can be small things, little projects, or hobbies that you pick up. But you shouldn't shy away from those big goals. Start that small business or side hustle, scale that mountain, or start the world record cheese collection you've always dreamed of. We made it. Okay, and now I want you to throw your hats In 3, 2, 1.
Well done, Haley and Jack. On behalf of the students and staff of Timiskaming District Secondary School, we invite you to join us for refreshments in the lobby at the completion of the program. Students are reminded to return plaques to the right of the stage. Gowns, stoles, and red cords are to be returned to the room where you picked up your gowns. Students who received white cords, you're allowed to keep them. Graduates are welcome to take pictures with friends and family before returning their gowns. We would like to extend our thanks once again to the Timiskaming Community Concert Band for providing wonderful music for this evening. Before concluding this ceremony, we would like to express our gratitude to the parents, guardians, families of our graduates. Your unwavering support has played a vital role in their success. Let's give them a round of applause for their constant encouragement. Would everyone please rise and remain standing for the recessional?